How about now? Am I sounding a little louder?
A little bit. Okay, we've either got you being quiet or the dogs yapping.
There we go. It's working now. We got it.
Okay, cool. Yeah, Tane, you're really quiet.
Oh, I think I know I
Cool,
know what's happening. I'm using
cool.
the wrong microphone. Here, wait, hang on. Look at this.
Okay,
How about now?
say something.
Uh, well, what I was
Uh,
referring to
no,
is,
sorry, Robert. Just a second. Tan.
Hello, Robert.
how you guys
Okay.
doing?
Yeah. So sorry, Robert. Carry on.
Well, what I
All
was
right.
referring to. Oh, sorry about that, sir.
Okay, okay, go ahead.
I
Hello,
was just,
welcome. We've never met before. My name's Tan. You are Roger's brother?
yeah, I'm the oldest one. I'm the crackpot of the group.
Oh, nice.
Yep. Uh, well, what I was referring to is they found before a submarine with a torpedo hanging out of the belly of the miniaturized sub, the two-man sub in Hawaii waters back in
When
the.
was this?
Well, this was about like 15 to 16 years ago. They were
Okay.
the water thing
Okay.
and with sonar, and they found one they did hanging out of the tube of the miniaturized sub that they were using to sink to ships as well. They were
Okay.
using them small two-man submarines
Is
that
this a
hold.
Russian?
No, no,
I,
no, no, no. During World
16
War
years
II.
ago. What conflict?
Oh, I was talking about you. I thought you guys was talking about over in Hawaii.
No, well,
Oh, okay. Sorry about
we
this.
sort of refer back to that, but my point was the thing that we're actually talking about is the situation with Russia and Britain at this present moment.
Oh,
Got unmuted my OBS. They had a submarine, or a submarine and a warship that was escorting tankers through the English. What do they call that? The canal, not the English
Channel.
English
Channel. The English Channel. Just recently, and it was from the Russians, and they were doing it. They were doing it secretly. I'm having a brain fart on it, but that's basically the story of it. And they escorted them out of the channel into the North Sea. Is what we're talking about.
oh, okay.
And also reports of Russian submarines in the North Sea. Actually, it wouldn't be the North Sea. We're going to be the Channel. That'd be, well, technically, yeah, it would be actually. But yeah, there's other reports in relation to submarines being around other British interests, infrastructure.
What about that big off to the side of the UK? That big oil thing that you drilled under in the ocean. I remember
North,
it was a
the North Sea. Sorry, the German.
no, it was
Yeah,
in the UK that did it,
direct.
and they were pumping out the oil from out of the ocean. They did a
Yeah,
lot of drilling there, and they're
yeah.
saying that it's a good sized field under in the ocean next to the UK.
This goes back to the net zero issue. We've got an oil field between Britain and Germany in the fetch. But because of our stupid, because of Ed Miliband's stupid idea about renewable energy and the net zero argument, we are not utilising that. So we are buying in oil from other countries, including where was it? Not Iceland.
Greenland.
Not Greenland.
Netherlands.
No,
Oh, is
not
that the one that the U.S.
we buying in oil. Could be the Netherlands, actually.
The one that
From them, but they are. They've got legal access to some of our North Sea oil. So rather than us, the Brits actually draining the oil ourselves, we have to actually buy it from another country who's drilling it in the same area.
That's contradictory all the way around.
Yeah.
I mean, you could say you're getting slapped in both directions.
Yeah.
You see, you got to see it from this point of view. England has been pushing the whole environmental bullshit for quite a long time. Okay, so they have to look good. And Canada does this too when it comes to Mongolia. Like, Canada has regulations preventing Canadians from extracting minerals and oil from their land. So what they do is they freaking make trades with freaking Mongolians for minerals at a cheaper price instead of allowing their own people to do the freaking mining there in their own country.
Yeah, but I can see why too. You know, what better? Just not a scam, but it's a different way of controlling all situations. If you're the guy by the balls, that guy ain't gonna do crap because he knows at any point in time you're gonna crack him a good one.
Yeah, I can see that argument. Also, remember, most of our net zero policies revolve around things like wind power and solar panels, and wind turbines require concrete and steel. Solar panels require steel and glass. Where are we getting that from?
Yeah,
China.
Oh, but
and how is China's manufacturing that? By the use of oil and coal. Yeah, we can say we are all green. We are doing all these nice, wonderful net zero policies. We are putting solar panels up, but we are not draining the oil. We're not draining the getting the coal. To create these solar panels and windmills and turbines, China is for us. Yeah, but we are so green.
Yeah, but you know what I found out? There's a guy here in the U.S. He did a test. He took 3 solar lights. Okay, he lined them up against a wooden fence. 3 strands, and same size as solar cells. Okay. And he did a 3-year test on them, okay, for distance, brightness, the distance of it, how bright it is from each one, and each one set about like 3 foot apart from one another, okay, and for the amount of power it takes for the thing. Well, okay, in 2 years' time, the brightest one dimmed by like 20%. It wasn't as bright, and it didn't cover the range like it claimed. It was like it lost its pep in the battery production. And then the 3rd year, okay, you look at the solar cell, I don't know how they make that stuff, but the guy actually showed it on the video that the solar cell, that stuff inside of it started deteriorating, where it was less of it in the glass or whatever it is.
Okay, I've done some research about this. I was talking to Roger about this some time ago, and the official stance in Britain is that a solar panel can last approximately 25 years.
Yeah. The only problem is that everyone should have seen them during the weather. Okay. Do they explain on the thing on the description that if for cloudy, misty day, how much power does it produce?
Precisely. Yeah, I was going to ask, what state was this bloke in?
I think he was in Washington State.
Okay, so quite a cloudy.
Yeah.
It's not. Yeah.
But
So
he did it for 3 years. He did.
okay. I mean, yeah, you hit the nail on the head. In Britain is well known for a lot of sun.
Yeah.
Um,
And you know what else? And when they're talking about all this power and all that, like what happened, I remember when the nuclear power plant in the Soviet Union went up, it was a experimental one. They were trying to crossbreed 2 different types of it to make one even better one.
okay.
And that thing went super critical.
Granted, we've that was several decades now ago,
Yeah.
and technology and regulations.
But that was on the news about that.
Yeah,
Huh?
but technology and regulations have improved a lot since then.
Well, but in what way, you know?
Both safety standards.
Kind of look at it like this: when it comes to what we're talking about here, okay, we're talking about submarines that have illegally entered the territory.
Okay,
So
yeah, we have diversion.
you know what I mean. So like you gotta kind of get an eye on that, and it's like with the Ukraine too, like this whole thing with the Ukraine in Europe. All right, now I think that a lot of this has to actually do with a lot of that political crap. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like these guys are trying so hard to push this idea that you guys need to support Ukraine against Russia. That they're pushing this shit. Like they're talking about technology being freaking, infrastructure being freaking threatened in the Northern Sea. You know what I'm saying? They've always been using that as a freaking kind of propaganda for the longest time.
Even though we've been buying gas and gas off Russia throughout the period, sure, we're not buying Europe, Germany, France, Britain, other EU, other European countries. Shouldn't call us EU anymore. Other European countries are not buying gas directly from Russia, but we're using proxy countries such as India.
Well, they're also using like if you read that or listened to that article, they're talking about your data. Now, you know what I'm saying? Like they got lines with all your data on there. And they're afraid that the Russians are going to tap into that. Like, why would they take the effort to freaking use any naval freaking ships to freaking go down and tap into a freaking line that supplies data?
Because the Watergate scandal did that.
Because we're talking about infrastructure such as telecommunication lines, so internet lines.
They could sabotage it, maybe, but I mean,
no,
I mean, look, they don't have to do that to steal data. That's my whole point.
No, we aren't really talking about stealing data. We are talking.
You can manufacture it too.
Yeah, there's a lot easier ways of doing that. There's a lot easier ways of capturing data. We are talking about